What's going on YouTube? Global here back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're continuing our collaboration series, and I've got Aragon here today with the Zacian team that you might be familiar with from Los Angeles. There was 3 in top 16 and we've got one of them here. So Aragon, would you like to say hello to our viewers and tell us a little bit about your VGC background?
Hi everybody, I'm Aragon. Recently played at the LA Regional. I don't really play VGC a whole lot. I primarily play on Pokemon's doubles format. Found that a couple years ago, and to be honest, that got me away from VGC for a little bit. But I try to go to the regionals in California when I can. And so yeah, I did a little bit of prep for this tournament. Built this team. I was kind of like being really stubborn because like the last time I like seriously played VGC was like VGC 22 when Zacian was like the best mon. And so I was being like really stubborn. I was like, this Pokemon has to be broken. And I kind of just like, I tried like the Swords Dance stuff and it really wasn't clicking with me. And so I took an alternate approach, and that's kind of how we ended up here.
Excellent. Yeah. And we see some interesting items and you're gonna see some move sets, right? Like the Choice Scarf, Landorus Incarnate. I was like, is this a Japanese team? That seems like a very Japanese kind of tech to do, but we'll talk a little bit more about the squad at the end of the video as always. But would you like to again just note the placement that you got with this team in LA?
I got literally 16. I kind of like got a little bit lucky there with my resistance, but I'll take it. It's pretty good result. I got my only other tournament, I got like top 64, so I was glad to like at least make day 2,
Absolutely. Like day 2, 16th place. And like you said, you don't even play VGC that much. I don't even know what to say to that. So, hey, listen, you got the result. And, that's also why we got you here today to feature a pretty fun and unique way and a not so common restricted. Imagine that in 2024, we're saying Zacian isn't that
so
common,
funny
right?
to me.
Yeah,
so funny.
But now that you have gotten a result with it, and the other two, maybe now we can make some believers out of Zacian. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we can get some cool wins with Zacian today, along with Suicune and company. So without further ado, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. All right, that is Miraidon with the other Raichu, the Alolan-Raichu. So we got double terrain here.
Oh no. Okay. Okay, so this is a matchup where Scarf Landorus is very good.
Oh, for sure.
It should live for captains from the Raichu, I hope.
Listen, and then on that note,
yeah.
Does that Tailwind just like us?
Yeah, this is pretty standard stuff here. I think it's probably we have to lead caught. We can't get afford to like lose like speed advantage early.
Okay.
And then I say it's probably Pao.
Okay.
And then Landorus-Zacian. Miraidon's also like a decent matchup as long as they're not like something stupid like Scarf. My friend was running Scarf Miraidon.
Oh my goodness.
Like, the only Miraidon team that like had like actual outs that I like had played. This is interesting because like the Landorus team makes this annoying if they bring it. That's actually like probably one of the worst mods we could ever see with this team.
I haven't seen Landorus staring in a hot minute. It's been a while, but we'll try and manage. But let's see what he's got here. There's the Raichu, and wait, what?
Okay, right on Raichu. Okay.
Wait. the terrain overriding. Hold on a second. I can't say I've seen this lead in Regulation G. There's got to be some sauce. All right, so there's the electric terrain. Okay, is there like a? Oh, okay. Wow, he's just doing this. All right. Yeah. All right. Well.
All right. I think this is like a double protect. You could have fake out. Does it still get fake out? I think it still gets fake out.
I don't even know actually.
Yeah, I think we just
Lock
protect both here.
Yeah, sure. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's scout something.
And then if he fake outs, we just have Encore, and it's really funny.
And remember, he always has the switch out into Landorus discharge play if he wants to try for that.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so we'll see. If we ever get in this one-on-one scenario with Miraidon and Landorus, we're gonna win that matchup. We just have to lock him into a move, unless he's not spec. So we're gonna scout here and let's see what he might do. So we're gonna protect first. The Cotton Ball protects. The Chien-Pao protects. Okay, show must.
Let's
see. Let's see. Okay, it is going up. There's the fake out.
Okay.
Bing. Did he discharge? Tell me he discharged. Oh, he volt switched.
That's so funny.
Into the power. Okay. Now he's scared.
All right, so Cot never dies, I think. So I think we just encore the fake out. If he switches out, good play. And then we just ISO crash the Miraidon. Most of them are modest, I think.
Now,
so it should have
if he Terras, sure. He might.
It's whatever. If he Terras, like, we figure out what the Terra is. If it's electric, then we're fine.
You can't go into Landers now.
90% of them are.
Now, if he wants to go into Landers, he can. He can do it in the Raichu slot. But we'll see. And if he wants to do
we'll see if he plays around the Encore. Because I think if he doesn't, then like we have like just absurd advantage. Or he just reveals Terra Dark and we lose the game.
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. That's him.
I swear to God.
It's gotta be electric. It's gotta be electric. There it is. Terra Electric Miraidon. Okay. He has to remove his dragon weakness.
Alright. It's not too bad. We're gonna like lock down a slot here. That's really annoying for him.
Now, if he nukes the Whimsicott, can we live? Well, first,
I assume so.
We
I don't know the calc though.
We miss.
Okay, well that's unfortunate.
There's the Clover luck for you right there. There's the Volt Switchy. Okay.
It should go into Pao.
No.
You gotta break this out. Okay.
Okay, he went into the Whimsicott here.
Easy live, easy live.
That's unfortunate.
We still have our sash.
Yeah, I really would have liked to hit that crash, but luck was not on our side.
Modest Landorus always opens it anyway. That's always what we should be killing it with.
Does he have the other Lando is the question.
I really want to see one of those flying types right now.
And it might be. Oh, that's not the flying type.
Alright, so we don't want to get cheesed by Scarf here, so I think we just click Tailwind. Caught kind of did his job there. And then I'd probably just like Sacred Sword that Urshifu. Break its stash. This modest really annoys me in close team sheet.
Oh, absolutely. Like, he might even switch to Raichu and not to get like that. He didn't want to get Sucker Punch, right? This is
yeah. Like I'm guessing it goes into like Miraidon or Torkoal.
Ooh, there's his Tailwind trying to match ours. He's playing okay. Now, did he click Aqua Jet? Did he click Surging? Alright, looks like he's going for the Surging Strikes here. That's fine. Okay, here's the Surging Strikes. Chien-Pao. I don't know. Does that KO? No, it's not. It's not enough damage. But he has Aqua Jet next turn.
If he's like not Scarf or something. I think we just Moonblast the Urshifu. If we can get rid of that, we're looking like really nice. And then I'd probably just crash into the Thorn.
Sure. We'll do this play. And again, he already committed
the Terra. Value.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, did I miss again? Okay.
It should be Sash on the Raichu, so it's not going to be Sash, yeah.
So he didn't even.
And then we just win the game.
All right.
GG.
Alright, so then this is just a straight Moonblast into the Urshifu. That was a pause. I was nervous there for a second. Okay, so he gets no attack that turn. Alright, no Tailwind. I don't know what he was doing. Not sure. But there was no Aqua Jet. So he might have been Scarfed. And now in comes Miraidon, and let's see his little partner here. It is the Raichu. So, I don't think Discharge is coming. Everything here loses to Landorus.
We should just double protect, I think. If he thinks out again, we could just like do the funny play. And then this is
lock him.
Just one. Because no matter what Miraidon does, it can't in late games, they can't kill both Landorus and Zacian.
No, it can't.
Which is really interesting synergy between the two mons of the Miraidon teams.
Yeah, and if he specs, great. You're gonna lock yourself into that electric move and can't touch the Landers here, which is really good. Alright, so we're protecting the Cotton Ball. We're protecting our little saber-toothed cat here, of course. And he's gonna try and click the fake out button, I would imagine. Yep, there's the fake out button. Bing! And the Miraidon, I would imagine Electro Drift, maybe Discharge. Let's see, Volt Switch again. So that may.
Interesting.
So that must, maybe he's not Specs. If you're just clicking that, what are you switching into? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think we just Moonblast the Raichu and then like Sucker Punch it. I think.
Sure, we could do that. All right, let's try it. Let's see it.
You'd have a hard time fitting Protect on that one. I think.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be Sash.
Okay.
I could just tell it was gonna be Sash.
Yeah, he has. All right, there's the Moonblast. Now, maybe now. Let's see. Did you click Volt Switch? There's no way you spec yourself into a parabolic charge.
Don't.
Bro. All right. I respect. And then you get a little healing, right? It's a cool move. I like that move.
All right, and now he's gonna try to protect the Miraidon, and not. It's gonna get cheesed by the Scarf Landorus.
Oh, beautiful.
Wait, okay, Tailwind's gone. Okay. So here's the funny thing about this calc. When you turn the Landorus into Modest, it basically kills every single Miraidon that's ever existed.
Let's see it. Okay. I'm gonna Terra Ground the Landorus.
Cool. It doesn't even need that, but you can.
Sure, why not? We might as well, right? I'm gonna click Earth Power, and Zacian. Listen, do whatever you want. I'm gonna click this.
Yeah.
CC.
Click 100% accurate. Yeah, CC and clicks its AV, and somehow it lives.
Nah, he's not even gonna say nah, man. I'm done. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he did his best. There's the Mewtwo. We've got Koraidon with Torkoal, and that is an Exeggutor, bro.
Okay.
Oh, you know, again, Chlorophyll, right? I think.
Yeah. Or wait.
Photo.
Not the.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, Chlorophyll most likely, or it's Harvest. It could be Harvest.
Listen, I know the Walking Wake, Flutter main stuff. That looks pretty standard. And look, there's gonna be Trick Room. There's gonna be a Torkoal. So, he could go that route. But yeah, I leave it up to you here.
I think it's Zacian plus Hot. There's no Intimidate, which makes Zacian like a lot better. Koraidon's like one of the more rough matchups. However, you can kind of pin it with like Chien-Pao in the back and then Landorus. We haven't brought the other two at all because these are like more hyper offensive teams we're seeing on ladder here. We can't really like afford to bring either of them.
Yeah.
Koraidon is like really rough, but there's a really funny calc we can do.
That's okay. I mean, I'm gonna ask you this: if we played Shadow Rider, does the Suicune come?
Yeah. If you play Ice Rider, the Suicune carries the matchup.
Oh,
it's like we'll get into it later, but like Ice Rider's the only reason. All right, okay.
You know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's clicking Terrafire, and then he's clicking Sleep Powder.
Oh, absolutely. They always do. Unless he clicks Trick Room,
right.
There's no way.
If we click Trick Room, we VGC. Yeah, by this. All right, I think it's Protect and Tailwind.
Yes.
There's not really anything else.
Hey man, you want to click Trick Room? Be my guest. But I think he's just gonna try and put our little doggy to sleep here. But that being said, he might say, you know what? I'm not scared of Zacian. I'm gonna resist the fairy move. Oh boy.
Okay, interesting.
Oh no! It's Torkoal.
Oh
bro,
god.
We just got played. Oh, it's it.
Oh.
Okay.
It's Size Spam. It has Expanding Force.
No.
No.
Okay, Psychic Seeds.
Imagine.
You got it. No, you definitely clicked Sleep Powder. You did not click Trick Room. What?
Yeah, it's gonna be Terra Psychic Expanding Force, I feel like.
There's no way. Oh my god. No.
This is like so funny, but Pot dies, but that's really good for us because we just go to Pao, we Behemoth Blade the Indeedee, it dies, we click Ice School Crash, it flinches, we win. And it can't even touch our mons either.
Yeah. Okay.
So we want to faint here.
Okay, Expanding Force. Bing! And then...
He's now...
Whimsicott. Thank you for your service.
Yep.
Oh, the con ball has fallen.
Thank you. Yep. That's so good that it died. Okay. Now I just go to Pao. We should just target this Indeedee. It's like I don't want to risk the potential like the Exeggutor protects and then the Indeedee clicks trigger. So just Behemoth Blade it and then Icicle Crash it into the Exeggutor. Worst case scenario, we go for a flinch. I mean.
And then the other scenario is our Zacian drops, but
is it weather? Oh, it could have Weather Ball, I guess.
We'll see. But I'm just trying to think of the speed interaction. He's thinking about this.
Okay, great.
Is that Koraidon? Ice attack?
If Koraidon switches.
No way. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, bye. That dies too, probably.
Alright, speed.
And Indeedee can like never live this.
Sure.
With revealed Psychic Seed. Yeah, it just dies.
Yeah, okay, there it is.
Bye.
Alright. We gotta hit this though. Gotta hit this. Alright. Chien-Pao be good.
We're gonna have that pause from the KO.
Oh my god, those pauses. So it lives. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, that's fine.
I know what he's 116, 196. Alright, so then that means I don't think he's that fast. Or he doesn't have that much special attack, depending on what he wants to do with this. Does the Exeggutor come back in? Let's see. It is Koraidon. He's getting the Chien-Pao boost.
He burned the Terra on the other one. We have Tailwind up. Just quick play rough. Unfortunate that we don't have anything like accurate to actually hit it with, but
we gotta just go.
No, just Icicle Crash. There's terrain up.
Right.
Icicle Crash into the Flutter.
Alright.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. We have the terrain. Does he protect? He's got to. I think he has to.
Yeah, we have 2 turns of Tailwind though, so it's fine.
Okay, now once again, we do need to hit the crash. We're gonna get that subtle pause again. Because the game wants to taunt us, but we're so good. We have the Clover luck today.
Easy.
Alright, now the Exeggutor is coming back in. I don't know how I'm gonna
see when he clicked yeah, we're fine. As long as we get the play rough. See, actually him clicking Terra Psychic there was like I was so happy to see that because the only reason this matchup is hard is because the way you play this matchup normally, like just play rough the Koraidon and then probably just Icicle Crash again. We can also Sacred Sword if we're like concerned about Sash, and then we could just stall out. I'm not really too worried about this. I just Sacred Sword.
Okay, sure. We'll Sacred Sword this thing.
Yeah, I bet it's Sash. So it's like we could Sucker Punch it later once the terrain goes away.
Sure.
Is my angle.
All right, he tried to protect. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Reconnect. It's over.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. The Sash! It was on the Koraidon!
Okay, well,
okay.
I did myself. It's fine though. We can. We're still fine. The sun's gonna go away.
Power!
Bro? Bro?
The stat rise?
Bro?
I was gonna say, wait. There's the stat. Yo,
it's still good. It's still good. Okay, okay. Let's check sun turns. It should be 1, I think.
It's 1 a P, right? Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah, okay, this is fine. Just put double protect.
Absolutely.
There's no way it has Trick Room now.
Yeah, listen, if he does, doesn't matter. At least I don't think so. Protect here. And protect. Listen, if he Trick Rooms, or we're in a situation, but does he go for it? I think you've got to, right? Let's see. Oh, he went for Ancient Power.
Yeah, okay, we're fine.
Okay, and then Koraidon goes for the Collision Course. Now, he does have Protect on the Koraidon, so I don't know if we want to sucker that thing. I think we just sucker the Exeggutor and just hit the Koraidon.
Nah, I think we always have the speed advantage. The Zacian will just OHKO it with Blade. But we have no reason not to click 100% accurate moves. So then we could just sucker pressure the Koraidon for eternity.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, you know what? This is more better. All right. Protect.
All
that's
right,
fine.
That's fine.
And then we slice the Exeggutor into.
Alright, Exeggutor's gonna get stat checked.
Man, Zacian took no damage. Imagine our Sword Dog not taking any damage the whole game. But listen, he's bringing the stuff. He brought the sauce, but we brought the main course.
Let me just like say a little bit about like the general matchup here. If he hadn't done this,
Sure.
basically, this team is like Koraidon is annoying because like the Terrafire is always going out. And so what I did in like the few games I like actually played with this before the tournament is like Terra Stellar CC with Pao on the field is like a 60% chance to kill the Koraidon. So like if you get any kind of chip on it, or if you just want to like go for the game, you can just do that. And oftentimes, like if you call their Terra like that, it's just over.
I see. Yeah, I mean, look, Koraidon's a good restricted. I don't know about the Exeggutor, but
I don't know about that one either.
This ladder, do I have a little fun?
It's cool.
I'm not gonna doubt or.
Indeedee switched in, and I immediately knew what was going on.
Oh man, GG's to Sat Wizard here. All right, we've got no, it's not Tornadus, it's Cotton Ball Ogre. So what are we thinking here, Ben? When you see a matchup like this?
Okay, so if I've seen a Kyogre, I'm like, okay, free win, basically.
Ooh.
That's maybe like an exaggeration, but Kyogre is one of the restrictions that Zacian really preys on, right? You could do there's like multiple ways to get an Oko on it with Zacian.
Okay.
You can click Terra Stellar when you're at +1. And also a lot of the Kyogre teams really struggle to deal with Suicune too. So it's like, there are many ways to play this. Seeing as they have like Rillaboom here, I think we can't really be too reliant on Suicune. So I think here we probably want to lead Lando-I with Cot. That puts on a lot of pressure on them immediately. We could click U-turn or something. And then Zacian and Pao in the back. It's pretty safe into these.
Yeah, that's the 4 I would have brought as well. I'm thinking the same thing. Like, do we really need Suicune here? Not necessarily. And the starting strong with the Landorus looks really good against his team. If he's got his own Lando, okay, sure. We got the Scarf. So,
Yeah.
So be it. But yeah, Kyogre, not as good as, same thing like Zacian, right? Not as good this time around as it was back in Sword and Shield, but it did get some placements in the previous regional, not Los Angeles though. Here we go. All right, he's got the fake out, boys.
Yeah. See, this is why. There's this team. The one thing I was always like really paranoid about with like leading Zacian into Intimidate, because you got to be a lot more careful with the way you use this mon these days.
Of course.
All right. So he doesn't really have a lot of board pressure here. You can't click fake out with Rillaboom, or else we'll just encore him.
Got Kyogre in the back maybe, and then I'm not even sure what he has. Maybe the Whimsicott, who knows? But up to you. I'll let you decide how you want to do this. Like, there is a fake out coming, but we'll see.
I think it's probably a decent switch into Zacian on the Lando slot.
Ooh.
If I'm in this position, I'm a little afraid of just like Woodhammer, like sniping my mon basically.
Okay.
And then probably just a Tailwind, and then the next turn you could have like pressure with like Moonblast.
Okay, so we're gonna.
And if he clicks fake out with Rillaboom, it's fine.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's pretty standard. Now, we are going to retreat the Lando here. We're going to bring out the Zacian already, so no Intimidate for you, my friend. And the Cotton Ball might get faked out here. And he went fake out into the Landorus. What does he do to Rillaboom? All right, Tailwind first. Did he go for the Woodhammer? I think he might have. We'll see.
That's what I was afraid of, yeah. Okay, U-turn, that's fine as well.
That's okay. So now we get to see what his non-Kyogre mon is, if it is a non-Kyogre mon, or if he brings in the Kyogre here, or is it going to be his Tailwind setter? Let's see. Show us. It's Kyogre. Okay.
All right. Well, we have two options here. We could kill the left slot, or we could kill the right slot.
Well, what are you feeling like today? Today's Wednesday.
I think the safe play is probably to launch Play Rough into Kyogre and switch to Pao.
Oh, that's right. We're going to get the damage boost here. All right, I like it. And we get to see
I
if the
think that
Kyogre
should
has-
kill, unless he's like max defense or something.
And if he wants to go for the parting shot, okay, he can go for the parting shot. But does he protect the Ogre and parting shot? Maybe. That would be my play if
That
I
would
was
be-
in his spot.
That's what I'd be scared of. But I never know like how well to account for people on like the in-game ladder, you know?
Oh, no, you got to. This is my play. Protect parting shot. Does he do it? Oh!
Oh, okay. Well, that slot's dead. GG.
It's Rillaboom. Well, we have to hit.
Okay. It's gonna hit like 90. He's gonna take like 90
Let's see.
probably.
Can we get a... Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Bye.
Yikes. Yikes. Alright. Parting shot? Sure. Oh, Will-O-Wisp! Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Listen. We got a burn dog, but listen, he's still gonna do a little damage. You know, and we do have our Lando later, right? And it's Scarf,
We have Terra Ground, Landorus-I in the back,
yeah.
and that can just click Sandseer Storm with the right up.
For days. And he didn't even switch out his instant. So I'll leave it to you what you want to do with this.
Alright, I think we CC the Incin and then Sacred Sword it, to be honest.
Now, he does have the Terra for Ghost. Do you care?
It's true. I'm not sure. So the other play we could make is just play rough the Kyogre and like Sucker Punch it. But that's also like... The burn is annoying because it basically means we just have to double target something. But I think I would lean to the play rough play, most likely, because the Kyogre is not going to have a Terra.
So you're going to play rough the Ogre is what you're saying?
Yeah.
And
I think this is fine.
You're going to Sucker it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The way he's playing it makes me think it's AV. He doesn't have Protect.
Let's see it.
Yeah. Okay, something's Terrain. It might be Grassland. No, there's no reason to do that. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, let's see.
Okay,
He went Ghost. He
good
went Ghost.
call, yeah. Yeah, okay, good call, yeah.
You see? I know how these guys play. Come on, man. Does this guy know he's playing Clover Bells today? Oh, there's a Protect. All right, so it's not
okay.
AV.
He does.
Okay, so this is probably parting shot into whatever he's got.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Or he
That's
burns the
fun.
Chien-Pao. Okay.
If he doesn't click party shot, it's free.
He's got to hit it though. He's got to not miss if he's going for the Will-O-Wisp, and he does. All right, so there goes our Sash. Okay, so he did get a good play.
Yeah, we have Terrain. We have Terrain. Oh wait, no, it's burn after the win. Me.
Okay. Yeah, so that's... I mean, he does get... But now he's weak, well, quote-unquote weak to the Dark type. But, you know, we have two burn mons here. He does have pressure.
I think we still
have
do the same.
Lando and Whimsicott stuff, but yeah.
I think we... Can we check his team again?
Sure.
Potentially things he could have in the back.
It's Kyogre. Well, Rillaboom's dead. So I don't know what maybe it's his Landorus.
He almost assuredly brought Gholdengo into this matchup, I feel like. Okay, I shouldn't say almost assuredly, but I feel like that's what I would do. Or
He's got
not.
Lando. I think he's got Lando for the Zacian stuff, but let's see.
Okay, I would make the same play. I'd play rough and Sucker Punch. If you're feeling spicy, you can like Terra Stellar, but I'm thinking we Terra Ground Lando in the back.
Yeah, I think we have to Terra Lando back later. So he does swap, so he does see our play.
That's fine.
Okay, we get to see now what he's at. It's the Lando. That's what I thought he would.
Okay, well that's gonna take a lot of damage, even burned. We're still +1 because he didn't make the parting shot play. As long as we hit this, we're fine.
We do.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good damage. Now there's the parting shot at long last. So now the Zacian is -1, and we're burned.
Yeah, that's not a bad play from him. Or he's like played this pretty well, but the thing is, he didn't bring speed control. And he kind of, I feel like he lost too much momentum. Getting this these two mods burned basically.
Now now the viewer might say, well, wait a minute, I burned your two physical attackers.
Okay.
Okay, so there's the burn chip. So now he's got Lando in front of an ice type here. Even though we're burned, I think we can, but he probably protects, maybe, but you never know. But I'll let you make this play.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he might just cycle the Incin just to get another Intimidator.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think we probably switch out Zacian into Kyogre.
Ooh.
Or not like Kyogre, into Whimsicott. Because he doesn't have, we don't need the Cot anymore, pretty much.
Okay.
Unless this is like Scarf Ogre, which it can't be because it's protected. And then I think I'd protect, maybe.
You want to protect Chien-Pao?
Because there's a chance here for some reason.
Alright, I heard protect, so I'm gonna switch out the Zacian here. Okay, and we're gonna go into the Whimsicott. Okay, again, we have a lot of burn things. Does he cycle the Incineroar? He does. Yep.
Yeah, okay. I just want us to look on this player.
Oh, whoa. Your voice just went.
Attack.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
We're good. You came back a little bit there. Alright, so Chien-Pao is now -2, quote unquote. Alright, we do protect. And now the Incineroar will have Fake Out next turn. There's the Water Spout.
Okay.
Whimsicott, you did your job, I think. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. So, now, if you bring in the Lando now, he might Fake It out. Unless you want to bring Zacian. Now, he doesn't have the rain anymore.
Yeah, I think it's probably Zacian.
Okay.
I probably should not have let this guy get so much value. It's the Incin.
He's doing it well. He has to. This is how you must play it. So we'll go into the Zacian here. We are burned. This is where Will-O-Wisp Incin is quite good. Okay, here comes the Zacian. Alright.
Alright. I think it's a pretty safe play rough into the Kyogre here. They can't really do much damage to it. If it's Wisp, it's almost surely like knockoff. So they can actually like win the 1v1.
Okay.
And then yeah, Pao can just like click Icicle Crash into Kyogre on the off chance we flinch.
Sure, I'll make that play.
Sometimes you just do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's the Fake Outzation. Okay. So there's the flinch. We do connect on the Icicle Crash. It'll do a minuscule amount of damage. Can we get a flinch here? Can we get a
Good
little
chip, good chip, good chip.
Oh, there's the
Chip.
Water Spout. Alright, everything is dropping. Now, we do get the Landorus coming in, but no
Yeah.
rain.
Yeah. But it's fine. We hit these, trust.
Okay, I will trust. So he did a great job stalling the rain for himself, but now he does bring in the Landorus. But now we do bring in the Landorus. We do outspeed, however, we do have to hit. And I don't think it kills the Kyogre here, by the way. He's got a lot of SpDef.
Yeah. Was not ideal. Yeah, it's gotta be play rough, and then bringing the Landorus was like a good call. I probably should not have let the Pao get burned. That was probably the.
Oh yeah, once the Pao got burned, we lost the momentum there. So I was.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll try for the Kyogre. I think he just switches that out here. What does he have? It is the Incin. So.
Let
all right.
Orlando in the back.
Okay, we'll try this. And
then Terra Ground, Sandseer, most likely. Yeah.
We'll do it.
We just lose to the Lando-I anyway.
Yeah, he is bringing this thing. Okay, we could crit. Okay, there's the Lando. And then we are gonna Terra here, and we're gonna do no damage on one side, but we can do a little bit into the Kyogre slot, maybe. And I don't know how much damage Zacian is doing burn without our attack boost here. Alright, he just protects. So we're actually doing no damage here. And you know what comes next. He's going to swap Indians.
Yeah.
Okay. But if he does...
This is over. We lost to the closed team sheet here. Like, should have accounted for Wisp, I guess.
Oh, he's got to have it. A lot of them always have it. I'll click one move just to see if he wants to switch it. Let me try and make one small read here. I might try and kill him. And we are locked, so I don't know if he wants to switch them. He might, but then Sandseer Storms. Let's see. Okay, he does do this. Now, does he protect the Landorus is my question. Okay. If he does, great play. And he doesn't want to die to Zacian, right? So I would protect. And he doesn't. Alright, so he's going for...
Okay, if we crit, we win the game. Okay, that's not even... We don't even win if that happens, but like...
A little bit of damage. Okay, I would love if this killed, but I don't know. Let's see.
No, it's not gonna get close.
Yeah, no way. Okay, there's the Earth Power. But Zacian was cooked either way. We were very much burned. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's my question. Oh yeah, well now that we're Terragram, he can hit us and I
Yeah.
can hit him. All right, that's a seal of the deal there.
That's a GG. That's a GG.
Well done. Okay. All right,
All
we've
right.
got screens, Ninetales weather control with Auroraville, and then the Calyrex-Ice Rider. That is a thing. It's not a common thing, but it is a thing, and then everything looks relatively standard. It's like he
Alright,
took
so
the
here's
Pelipper. Yeah, he took the Pelipper and he put it in a Ninetales.
Yeah, you could. All right, so here's how this matchup goes. Gold has a 30% chance to burn. GG.
Oh, you want to leave with it, huh?
So usually into this, I would leave like Suicune plus Incin. And then Zacian in the back is really powerful as well, especially because now we have the opportunity to click the funny button called Miss,
Oh.
which basically just means that Incin is like useless.
We bring in the Chien-Pao.
I think so, yeah. The other two are not. We could also. I would bring like Landorus like later on in a best of 3 set, but in like game 1, I think it's always safer to just bring Pao because it's got that sucker pressure and then the ice coverage for the other mons.
I don't know. Is there ever a scenario where you bring Whimsicott into something like this? I always just leave the Tailwind Mon at home.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta think. Yeah.
You don't
If
need
you
that.
think you're like, if it's like round 1 and your opponent's like gonna click trick from turn 1, you can like try to position Encore to be annoyed. But like, I would only do that like in the early
Absolutely
rounds
not.
probably of a tour.
All right, let's see how he decides to play this. I would imagine he leads the Ninetales screens first to stall some of the hyper-offensive pressure we might exert, and then maybe something else with it. I don't know if you want to do the Calyrex immediately. It is Ninetales Farigiraf. Yeah, that's probably what I
Oh,
would
this
have
is so free. This is so free.
done. All right, show. Let's see how free it is. Okay.
Okay, I'd like copy phase here, but like, it could be annoyed later. But I think we have 2 options here, right? I think the safest one is like we obviously the mons in front of us. Calm Mind is very valuable. It could also be Bolt in the back, which is the only one that like actually like threatens Suicune in these teams. Or you could also click Mist, which if it's so basically it's like, do you think Incid's in the back or do you think Bolt's in the back?
I do think there's got to be Incin.
Yeah.
There's no way you don't bring
You
Incin.
gotta bring Incid to this matchup, yeah. So I think it's probably Mist here.
Okay.
And then I think I'd just like knock off the Farigiraf.
Sure. Why not?
The thing about this lead is we always have knockoff pressure. So he's gonna have trouble like getting the Calyrex-Ice for free.
What is the drawback behind clicking Calm Mind here, turn 1?
I just didn't think it's like immediate value in the matchup.
Because he's
Okay.
got Hyper Voice now. He's got the throat spray.
Interesting.
Yeah, he didn't even
Not
click
really.
Trick Room actually. And then this knockoff is not going to do anything because he already used the item.
Oops. But now we just get to bring in Zacian for free on either slot. And there's like nothing they can do to like limit its damage output basically.
You want to
We
snarl
could
it?
also fish for, yeah, I could click Snarl. That could be helpful. And then I just switch in Zacian.
Hard switch?
You could click U-turn. I'd click U-turn into the
Might as
Farigiraf, I
well,
think.
right? Yeah, might as
Yeah.
well. Okay.
They're not threatening us
Uh-oh.
anyway. Okay, good thing we snarled.
I'm glad we snarled. Zacian's going to take some damage here though, but not after the snarl. So this is still +1 quote-unquote Hyper Voice, but Zacian should eat this. And it's nice
Well,
to
it's
see
gonna
our
be
Suicune
faster
outspeeded.
than
Yeah.
the Instant. The Instant's slow.
Oh yeah, that's good.
But it's
Oh, that's
AV,
even
so it's
better.
gonna take like very little. Okay, now I just bring in Zacian.
And you know, once he sees this, he's gonna probably bring in his cat.
Yeah. I played multiple people at the regional that actually almost every time I clicked Mist, my opponent didn't know what it did.
Okay.
Alright, so easy Snarl here. And then probably just like Blade into the Ninetales. I don't really think we need to be over predictive here.
If he
We could
clicks
put
Trick
player
Room,
off
do we
the first
care?
game spicy, but probably not, I don't think.
Okay. Alright, I'm clicking Blade into the Ninetales. There it is. Is it the cat? Amoongus!
Okay.
Oh, he clicked Trick
well,
Room.
so here's our
Oh, no,
Amoongus
he
counter
didn't.
play. It's called Killing It.
Nah. Amoongus is bulky. He's got 252 HP and stuff. There, that did a half, barely. Rocky helmet. Okay, we did Snarl. So now we know his 4 potentially, right? Because you know he's got Calyrex in the bag.
Yeah.
And he has no Trick 'em Up.
This is like a very potentially dangerous situation. I'm thinking like the Amoongus, there's a pretty good chance that like will Terra here.
Ooh, into water?
Yeah.
Hmm. And then Rage
I'm
Powder?
not sure, like... Yeah, I think it's probably just Snarl. Make sure the Farigiraf literally does nothing. And then you could probably just Behemoth Blade again. Like, I'm scared of, like, the potential plays he could make, but I'm not, like, scared enough of it to, like, make me change, like, the obvious play, you know?
Into where? The Farigiraf?
Farigiraf on the off chance he doesn't.
There it is. It's Terra Water.
Yeah. Like, the other play we could have made was, like, play rough into the Amoongus, but I didn't think that was, like, safe.
Well, he's gonna Trick Room, which is not necessarily bad, because we're not gonna kill anything unless we want to go to sleep and let him get the Calyrex for free. Unless this kills, which I don't think it will, which is good.
It's gonna get close, but it's not gonna quite get there.
Alright, here's another Snarl. Okay. Okay, there is the Trick Room. Okay, now we gotta stall this out. Now, I just want to check how many turns of Veil. He's got 1 turn of Veil and 1 turn of Snow. 4 turns of Trick Room.
He probably tries to get in Calyrex here. I say we probably just I would just launch a Scald into the Farigiraf, I think.
Okay.
And then I would just attack with Zacian, because like we want to be put to sleep sooner, so we have odds to wake up later.
Okay.
Basically.
I'll do it.
Rocky Helmet has made this a little annoying. I'd blade into the Farigiraf.
Okay.
Actually.
Well, I already clicked it. Alright. Oh, baby. Here's the Calyrex. And there it is. Oof.
Oh, man.
Wow.
They're not going to like how much damage they're about to take here.
That is... I don't know. Okay, he does Hyper Voice. Oh my god, Sweet Dream.
Okay, as long as Scald kills the Farigiraf.
Okay, it did.
Yeah.
But, you know... we did get crit there, but Suicune does hold on a little bit. Alright, Behemoth... That's... I don't know about that switch, man. Okay, but he did have that 1 turn of Veil, so... But the Snow is gone. Okay, and we are not protected by Mist. Everything is gone. He still has his Trick Room. And you know what comes in next. The Amoongus.
Yeah.
You have Incin, but... Yeah. 3 turns of Trick Room.
I think we should probably have to let Suicune go down here and then
Okay.
position take out, I guess.
Did you want to Scald? Do you want to Miss? What do you want to do? I think you Scald.
I'd probably just click Scald. It's like if for some reason they high horsepower into the Zacian, we just protect here.
Yeah, we can't get Spored. And if he clicks Spore, then that means he's not clicking Rage Powders, quote unquote. So let's see what he does here. Oh, that's probably the smarter play. Okay.
But now if you make this play, there's no way you made that play, bro.
Yeah,
That's like
Behemoth play.
the one play that could possibly him immediately.
So he's thinking you're just gonna protect, right? He
yeah,
knows,
but like, there's no reason to risk that. Like,
he has Trick Room.
okay.
He figured, yeah, I'm just gonna protect. Well, we do have Fake Out though.
Yeah, we do. This is very not good. But yeah, we just bring an instant.
Okay. So we burned our quote unquote protect. I think now he might go for the Spore. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna need a 1-turn flip to win this one.
There's the clear amulet here.
Yeah.
He's got 2 turns of Trick Room.
Yeah, just fake out into the Calyrex and then probably play rough the Amoongus. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's gonna put us to sleep anyway.
We'll try.
Or
it.
he's gonna be like overly afraid of like.
What?
Okay. They are overly afraid of the potential Terra Grass.
I see.
But
Alright,
that-
well he's getting
that
the
is, like-
snow back. That's smart. Calyrex protects. Okay, but then we can protect next turn. And then the Trickroom is gone.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Alright. Oh my god.
Yeah, that does a lot. I think it's probably just to switch back into POW here. The POW actually has the snow up, which is kind of funny.
He has one turn
There's
of
not really
Trickroom
much
up.
of a reason to.
He
Yeah, just go into the POW.
And
We
he
don't
has
want
+1.
our instant to die to high risk power here.
Okay. And then
And we just protect.
yeah, that's what I would do. Okay. And I know, you know, he wants to try for the Veil play for sure. I'm
The
surprised.
thing
No
is, like,
score.
we're gonna do a lot more damage this time.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
I'm
surprised.
not sure if we're gonna be able to get there, but
We can try.
that's what the game's gonna come down to.
All right, does he click the high horsepower? He did. All right, POW will survive somewhat. There's the Aurora Veil,
All right, that's fine.
but no Trick Room. Now, do you think he protects next turn? He's full. I think he's banking on the fact that he's gonna live.
Yeah, I think we gotta go all in here.
Yeah.
We gotta Sacred Sword the Calyrex. I think that does the most damage.
Did he
Um,
Terra? He did. He Terra'd the Amoongus.
yeah, I did. Yes. And then we gotta burn the Terra Stellar on the Zacian.
Oh my god, it's time?
Yeah, it's time.
Oh.
I don't think this is gonna get there. The question is whether we want to go for the Icicle Crash Lynch instead.
No, we're
I
doing
guess it
this.
might be worth to do. All right, we'll go for it.
We have to. All right, now here's the thing: if he switches or clicks protect, yes, I mean, like his Calyrex is exposed, right? Like there's no
Yeah.
like I understand you got Veil, but this is a Zacian. You gotta click protect. There it is.
Okay.
All right, you know it's Moonblast coming into Chien-Pao here. Okay. Or it could be Blizzard, but I expect Moonblast going into the Chien-Pao slot. But that doesn't... Does that help him? Oh, wait. Wait, what?
Bruh.
Alright. Well, that happened.
Okay, so yeah. I think we just make the same play. I think.
Yeah. I'm doing it.
I don't actually know how the Terra Stellar mechanics work, by the way.
Listen. This
I think
Amoongus
we
is
get the
dropped.
boost, though.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. He got Regenerator. Okay. Do you not have? Does he not have Moonblast? I think he just wants to keep chipping the stuff. Like my Zacian
Yeah, he
kind
doesn't
of.
have Moonblast.
He's outspeeding me now, technically. All right, this. It's gonna do some damage, I would imagine. Let's see, into Amoongus. It did something. Like Sacred Sword. Oh my God, Rocky Helmet. Oh, I see. Oh boy. Does that? Oh, that brings us to 1. Okay. That is what he was doing.
All right, just go to Instant and Protect.
Yeah, I think we have to do it like that. He's playing good. I like this.
He's played somewhat well.
Do we protect with the Zacian? We have 3 Behemoth Blades
Yes.
left, by the way. Okay. And why are we protecting but not attacking?
Because I don't want to take Rocky Helmet Chip.
Well, I mean, oh, I
potential
see.
range
You
cutter.
wanna. I see what you're gonna do. Okay. You wanna. You're trying to fake it out and then hit the Ninetales slot. Is that what you want?
Probably, yeah.
All right. Well, he's gonna go into his Calyrex here.
Okay, that's okay.
That actually might help me here. I'm not gonna lie. That
He's
being
just
said,
selling out his own snow.
does he? Okay, here's my worry. He's faster now, right? Does 3 Icy Winds? Does he outspeed us now? But he can't outspeed the Incin. I don't. Oh yeah, that's. Well, we can just fake out. I think he protects the Calyrex. I think we gotta get rid of the.
All right, we could make a call here.
Oh, he wants... Oh, the snow is gone. Bro. He does have one turn over Aurora Bell. I think this Ninetales switches out.
Yeah.
And he protects it to Calyrex.
I'd say like knock off into the...
You want to knock this off?
No, the Ninetales slot.
Okay.
I think we want to make a really aggressive play here.
I think we have to hit the Ninetales slot.
Yeah, we like CC it because I think that does like the most. Or we could play rough. Yeah, we could play rough.
Ooh. Okay, I'm going for it. He's got to, right?
Why not?
Yep. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, you know he's protecting Calyrex here. There's the Amoongus. Okay. Yup.
Yeah.
Okay, now, can Zacian hit this? Alright, this is what it really comes down to. We do hit the play rough. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Goodbye, Amoongus. Oh, God, that does so much. Alright. Now he can't protect anymore. But he does... Okay. He does bring back the snow. Alright, and...
He can reset Veil.
Our Zacian is slower than the Ninetales now.
I think it's just going to click Veil again.
I think so, too. This is still a little dicey here.
No, this is still kind of bad. But I think we probably just Flare Blitz and
Into who?
Behemoth, the Calyrex.
Okay.
We gotta try to get the KO somehow. And then Behemoth Blade.
Because I know he outspeeds, right? Okay, Zacian lives. Okay, Incin drops. Okay. And... Oh, we still lost me. Okay, never mind. We're good. Alright, with the Veil.
This is not gonna... Okay. No Veil. No Veil this time.
Oh, smart play.
This is fine. This is totally fine, and now we win.
Yeah, that's okay. I was surprised he hit the Incin. Like, wait a minute.
Because the Incin was gonna underspeed if he clicked through him.
Oh.
Later than we'd have Pao.
Alright, what would you like to do here? We're at 1.
Surely Sacred Sword KOs this Ninetales. Surely.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, and then Behemoth Blade is our only play into the Calyrex.
You have to. He has the Veil. I think he lives. I think from that range.
No, he doesn't have Veil. Veil expired. Veil expired.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, GG.
That's true. Ooh! That was a little dicey there, man. I mean,
yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, in the end, Zacian does get the upper hand into Calyrex. Listen, the Amoongus made things a little more interesting. I think the turn he switched out and didn't put us to sleep, that gave us
that
a
was
little
what
bit
cost
of an
him.
opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand it, but
you know that one turn? That one turn I like pretty much was sure he was gonna Terra. We probably should have been more aggressive there.
Oh wow.
So that gave him like a lot of momentum. But it's okay, we got the win.
Yeah, he didn't even bring the instant.
Very good.
Alright folks, so now we're in the Pokepaste section of the video, and once again we're gonna thank Ben for joining us on the channel today. So Ben, you said you didn't really play VGC all that much, but you got super high at the regional. So I'm gonna have to ask, how did the team came to be?
All right, so this is probably going to be the most interesting thing I could add to this video. So basically, the prep for this is kind of carried by obviously myself, who did like most of it, but I also had a fair number of input from my friends. So it just started with the Zacian, right?
Okay.
A few, like, I knew I was going to LA, right? And coming off of like Fresno, where I got top 64 with Growth Wo-Chien. No comment further than that. So I kind of was just like, okay, I need to do better this time. But at the same time, I have a tendency to just use like things that are like kind of not very viable. So I was trying to like limit that, right?
Okay.
So a couple months ago, I heard about like Zacian balance or whatever when the format was really new. People were like hyping up like Zacian, Pao, Urshifu, Corn, Rillaboom +1, I think it was. So that was like in the back of my mind. I tried various things, but I basically settled on Zacian. I was like, okay, this mod is really fun, has really good typing. It's no longer like broken, but Pao is nice, right? So I started off with Zacian Pao. Um, those two just feel really, really well to like they just fit perfectly, right? You have
Mm-hmm.
good typing synergy with Pao. Pao teams historically always just struggle with lack of typing, but Zacian is the best typing in the game, which helps counter that a little bit. And then obviously like the offense is there. So those two are kind of just like no doubt about it,
Of
right?
course. Of course.
That's kind of like what the team is like built around. And so coming off of like Indianapolis, I kind of that's when I kind of started building this team was like a couple days after Indy, I think. Um, and so obviously the Zamazenta team was like everywhere, right? I mean, I knew that was coming for a while because I actually like saw the pace like above before the tournament, pretty much, or like something like that. Um, so it's like that this team needs a way to beat that. However, I wanted to run CC on Zacian over Sacred Sword, which was going to make things more difficult, right? Um, and so that's kind of where the Landorus came in. One of my friends suggested that we run Scarf Landorus, right? Because it gets the jump on Zamazenta. With Common on that, I think is grass, right? So you
Mm-hmm.
have the Sludge Bomb too. And then it also really conveniently handles most Miraidon matchups. And so this was like something I added and I was like, immediately I could just tell this worked, right? It was like got the jump on everything, made like a lot of the difficult matchups playable. Um, and I could afford Modest, right? Because most Urshifu, like the vast majority of them on their Scarf are like out of it, right? So even though you're Modest, you still get like the jump on them. And then I had Pelipper, right? Because Pelipper seemed to pair well with like Zacian, Pao, and Lando. It's like
Yes.
on paper that seems like really, really good, right?
Yep.
Um, and you get the 100% accurate stance to your Storm. However, I didn't consider the fact that Pelipper learned Helping Hand. In hindsight, knowing that it learns that, it might have actually been more interesting to run that, because I could have done a few things. But I had Pelipper cover like Sun. So Sun was really easy, basically, because I had Pelipper and then I had all this other stuff that could also handle it. And then Instant was just like, I wanted just something positioning, right? And Instant's just very good at that, obviously. That's the reason why I use so much. And then I just kind of, I'm not even going to like really bother with the EVs here. I just stole the team from the pace from the instant set from the Miraidon team that won Indy.
I see.
Because it seemed really good. Um, and I didn't really want to spend too much time on instant. I knew it was like something I should probably be running anyway. And then Whimsicott. So a bit of background on Whimsicott, right? I played DOU, which is Smogon's doubles format. And so Lando plus Whimsicott is like a really historically good combination in that format. Dating back to like Gen 8, because in Gen 8 there's no Dynamax. So Whimsicott plus Lando is like unbelievably strong. It's like one of the best archetypes. And so whenever I have Landorus, like one of the first things I think of is Cott. And then Whimsicott's also like really good in this format too, because it's just speed control. Prankster Encore is really powerful. Um, and so that's kind of where I got the Whimsicott from. I just needed speed control. And so I was just sitting here with this team. And then it's like 2 days before the event, and I was just like I was doing like a little bit of games with the team that had Pelipper on it, and I was
Right.
like just to like test it out. This was like most of the prep I did for this was just like this couple of out of games, and I was just never bringing Pelipper. I wasn't sure if it was just like a me issue or a Pelipper issue, but I was just not bringing it to any matchups. And then like the one time I brought it into Sun, like I played the game like badly anyway, and so I was like, all right, this needs to go. I was having trouble with like both of the Calyrex-Ices, and then I played three Jolly Scarf Urshifu on ladder in a row. And
Mm.
so instead of like my Landorus outspeeding them, clicking Terra Ground and no-calling them, I like die turn one. And so I just like freaked out. I was like, okay, like I'm not even like I'm not trying to put too much pressure on myself here, but I really don't want to like bring this team. And so I was just like looking through my boxes for something I could like replace Pelipper with. And Suicune was like right there.
Oh man, that's how it came to be. You just all right. Let me just find something in my box. Okay, we'll put
No,
this
no,
in.
no. And then I was looking at it, and I was like, oh shit, this like pairs really, really well because I could just click. It helps me with both Calyrex matchups, right? I could run Helmet, like really disincentivize Urshifu. There were only like a couple players that brought Urshifu into this team on preview, right? And those were like two of the better players, I think, who identified that like the rest of the team was like really weak to it. But into like the majority of the players I played, like Rocky Helmet Suicune's a pretty good disincentive, right? Um, and then that's like Snarl. I was mostly concerned about Specs Calyrex Shadow, which did not actually turn out to be like the thing I should have been worried about, really. But Terra Dark was kind of like my way to counteract that. And then Mist just seemed perfect. That just seemed like the perfect like thing to like just like complete the team. Because especially into those Calyrex teams, right? Um, that just lets you bring in the Zacian without the fear of it getting intimidated, and that makes the
Yes.
matchup a lot easier, as we just saw. If they had Instant there, it would have been like that's why we had Mist, right? If they had Instant, they could have really like done a lot of positioning. But with Mist, you can kind of counter that because like they don't get to like they don't get to like click party shot over and over and then like make your life really annoying.
Exactly. You know
And so
what?
Suicune
Yeah,
just fit perfectly,
it
and it was
does.
right there. I was like, I gotta run it.
It reminds me a little bit of Sword and Shield, like a lot some of this stuff where like there was a I don't remember which regional it was, but there was a time where a player brought Tapu Fini Mist for their Calyrex Ice Rider team because at that point there's no clear
Yeah,
amulet, right? So all you have to do is
right.
just cycle your instant and then the Calyrex gets stalled. But because he had Mist, he can't do that. So the Calyrex did not get intimidated. I was like, oh, that is a tech. And now we
Yeah,
get to see
that's
it again
cool.
here. Yeah, and that's one of Zacian's things, right? Like, okay, I get Intimidate Cycle. This is where like Swords Dance can help me a little bit, but now that you have Mist, you can get a third move in there. You don't need the Swords Dance, and you still
Yeah.
get the Snarl stuff, from the Suicune. So now you get a Calyrex thing, and then you get Burn from Scald, which is nice.
Yeah, like
The
basically like
chance.
the worst matchups for this team. I basically ensured that I had like a 30%, like at least a 30% chance to like make my life a lot easier into those matchups, which was a lot better than the Pelipper because the Pelipper was just like kind of just sitting there and not coming to anything. So this was like it gave me an out into everything I felt, and I think that's really like how it ended up turning out. Even like my worst matchups, um, that I faced, like Suicune was like the thing I had to rely on, and even the ones I lost, it brought me close to like getting something there, right? Um, and
Uh,
it's also just a fun mon to run.
can I ask you? Well,
Um,
how often did you click Calm Mind in your run?
the Combine was probably like the biggest mistake I made on when building this team. Um, but I was gonna run either Mr. Combine, but then I was like, I'm gonna run both. And it did like win me a couple games. But I think overall I would have been better off having like Roar or something. Um, Roar, Tailwind, Icy Wind, something like that. That would
Ice
have
Wind would
just
have been
like
good.
let me do something else. Yeah. I think that would have been helpful. The other weakness this team had was like lack of an Amoongus matchup besides knocking it out. Because there's no goggles. And so I think I probably should have put goggles on Suicune as well.
Doesn't Suicune
Because
get
really
taunt?
Suicune by itself is fine. I don't think so. Let me check that.
Yeah,
Let's see.
check that. I for some reason I'm thinking
I
like,
don't,
wait,
I don't think the
Suicune get
I don't
taunt?
think
I
the
don't remember.
dogs get taught. Let's
Oh,
see.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
But it was just like there's multiple things you could do in that slot, and Calm Mind was just what I felt was like going to be helpful. I think if I had
Protect.
like spent more time like prepping for this, it probably would have gotten dropped for something else. But it was not bad. Um, it's just I didn't specifically face any Specs Color Shadow that was what that was supposed to deal with, right? Instead I played like the plot stuff, and I tried to
Counter.
bring Suicune into that, and that really wasn't the way I should have been playing that matchup anyway. Um, because really like what those Calyrex Shadow teams that have like Clefairy and stuff, what you actually do into that is you just leave Zacian like turn one. Because those teams are like frail enough that even like if they like intimidate you, it doesn't matter. You're still like threatening the majority of their mons. And that's kind of what I realized, but I kind of realized that too late. And then like the one game the time I executed that, I got crit on turn one of game three,
Oh,
and I lost. So um that was actually what eliminated me. But it's like the matchup's fine there, it's just you don't use Suicune for it.
let me
But
let me
Suicune was for the spec set, basically.
let me ask you another question. Now I see the crash on Chien-Pao. Of course, good move. Would you switch that for Ice Spinner even now?
No.
No.
That
Okay.
Crash is just a broken move because like Scald, right? It's just like a 30% chance to bail you out. Like, and the thing
Fair.
is, if I had trouble with like Miraidon, right, I'd say Spinner would be like valid. But really, this team does generally really well into Miraidon because of the Landorus, right? So it's not really too necessary. You could definitely do it, and I don't think it would like hurt the team. But like Icicle Crash is it's just a good move. I think the more we've played with POW, I think the more we've realized that the 10% chance to miss is not enough to like not enough of a downside to like
Yep.
not run the 30% chance to flinch, basically.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And then, you know, I did try. Listen, I expected Lando-I to be played a little bit more, like maybe about 2 weeks ago, but no one was using it. And then once I saw this, I was like, there it is, finally, at long last, Lando-I for that Miraidon matchup. Like, dude, this, like Miraidon was like number 1, number 2 in usage. Like, how are you not bringing your ground types? This is the reason why, like, some people are starting to use the other Landers now. But I did. Well, once I saw this, I was like, all right, we gotta find a way to get this onto the channel. But yeah, again, great job here. I just want to ask one thing. No, I think I see that there. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the rentals, so this way you too can try Ben's team. All right, folks. So there is the rental. So again, thanks again for joining us here tonight, Ben. Now, is there anything about the team that you would change right now in hindsight after Los Angeles?
4 defense CVs on POW instead of Indeedee-F, which was kind of just something I didn't even think about, but apparently that lives a calc for some reason. Besides that, I think I'd put like either goggles on Suicune or on Instant. Amoongus was a little annoying, but I think just having like something that was immune to Spore would help out a lot.
Absolutely.
Other than that, I think we talked a little bit about like Calm Mind on Suicune. You could also change that, but I also think that slot doesn't really get clicked much anyway. Helping Hand doesn't learn that. It's really it. Helping Hand, then low key, yeah, just run that. That sounds actually really funny.
I think it does, right? Tell me it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I just checked.
I've used Suicune before. Yeah, Scald, Snarl, Helping Hand, and then like I would just either run Tailwind or Protect or an Icy Wind. You know, that's a normal Suicune set. But hey, you tried Calm Mind at least. You got to say, look, I tried it. Change it. Okay.
Well, it's like it's not that big a deal.
Of course.
I think you could also run like Ice Winds, but like Mist is the one thing that made the set really function.
Oh, of course.
That move is really funny. Like I just can't stress enough just how hilarious it was to like click that move after my opponent would click Parting Shot because I didn't know that it blocked the stat drop.
Oh well, now they're gonna know.
So basically just like but like it was so funny. Top 10 experience.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's part of the reason, right? It's like, oh my god, if I knew that, I would have did this. Like, well, you didn't, so there it is. All right, so is there anyone you want to thank before we say goodbye?
Mostly just like my friends who helped with this team. They know who they are. Well, thank you for having me on. It was really fun to do this. I think if anyone takes anything from this team, it should probably be the Lando-I. I think Scarf is really strong in it. I don't think it's something people have really tried. But yeah, just thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, 100%. Thanks for coming in and sharing the team with us. So we'll plug your credentials in the video description below. Go ahead and follow Ben on Twitter, and we'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.